try to be myself.
Yeah, facts. That's most important. That's what I was about to say. Like, bro, that's a lot of rappers' problem. They don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? You can't really make beautiful music and true music if you don't know who you are as a person. If you're not tapped in with yourself, you will never be able to do that.
That's smart. The creativity comes from inside.
Exactly.
So if you can't know who you are, how can you create?
You can't.
How can you create?
You can't.
Most of these niggas nowadays just making music just to make music, just to come up. Just to come up. And that's what we call bubblegum music. Bubblegum.
The shit that don't last.
It ain't got no authenticity to it. You see what I'm saying? I want to listen to a motherfucker that, hey, it's coming from within, not from without.
Yeah. It always, you can feel it too, like it just it hit different.
Right. Like Larry Jones, Primo Rice, the list goes on and on. And I say Larry because he just prime example.
Larry that nigga, man.
Man, he that motherfucking nigga.
He a blueprint, honestly.
He a blueprint.
Because he independent, right?
He is independent.
He a blueprint.
You can make more money. Look, what's his name? NBA Youngboy. The nigga ain't never had a fucking Grammy, but he got the most streams.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Bro, he dominate what music is now.
Right.
I mean, like his music or not.
Right.
Because I ain't the biggest fan. I mean,
right.
I fuck with some of his music, but.
Yeah. But see, I was just telling these cats the other day, Jabron, I said this. It's one thing to make that drill and trap music, but you gotta appeal to that white audience too. Look at YG.
Facts.
You just can't appeal to the streets.
Yeah.
Them white folks got money, bro. Them white folks got money, man. So.
And this is for the people that can't. The people that say they love me and treat me like they never love me. Don't tell the story, cause niggas be doing the week. Be looking like the greatest when we pray.
I actually like looking at the TV more than y'all.
And I was shaking. I was like, it's a vibe for real.
Yeah.
Hey, Tease, which one the switcher on this motherfucker? I got you.
He's just
Okay, using that one still?
Yeah.
Okay, baby.
That's on this problem. She in love with the money. She know she gon' get it from me.
It's just 1 and 2?
Yep, it's 1. Okay.
Kept it playing class for the conversation. We all stars.
So every time Cook make a good question, I'll switch it to 2. Yes, sir. We'll just keep going from there. It's all about the audience. When they see this shit, they're gonna be like, okay,
In tune.
they're gonna be tapped in for real.
Pull up with that. Yeah, you say you everything but you for me. And now I love walk on floor and it's on the seas. And I pick the P and Patty, don't be the piper, pick a problem. Niggas just moving like yours. Missing and calling, I'd rather hear from you. Ain't no need to call on this shit is a rough draft or whatever they call it. I found peace in the places you told me they ain't going up for that. I know
What's
my
more than this?
text and then I deal with that.
Bro, you were telling your feelings in this shit, bro.
I can't say too much, but like it's low key a diss track, not even a diss track. Some shit with my ex. Remember we were talking about the women, certain women earlier and shit? It was that woman that pulled that out of me. So I was just like, cause I ain't even say nothing through the whole like in a relationship. You know, sometimes shit just go up in smoke. I ain't say nothing. Like I just let her post whatever she wanted to post, talk about me whatever she wanted to talk about. I just let her say anything. And then this is the only time I said something. So I was just like, all right, if I'm gonna say something, one time. I'm gonna get it all out. Then that's it.
How old you is? 27?
29.
How old do you think I am?
I keep about 33.
Shit, how old you think I am,
Just
then,
because of
bro?
the wisdom.
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah, I got a lot.
I probably give you about my age, about 28, 29.
Yeah.
I figured that. I'm 26, bro.
That's the way you carry yourself, though. Like,
Appreciate
I can
that,
say that,
bro.
like, young people don't carry themselves like well-mannered and stuff like that, but it's just certain people you can just tell they got seasoned souls.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, it's all about season.
Raised by my grandma, man. Like,
season.
Yeah.
old ass soul,
Right,
bro.
right.
You can tell, too, it's just off of the energy straight up. Like, when I pulled up, it's just like all up. It's like, cool, we home.
Facts,
Yeah,
facts. That's real. We kicking it, man.
That's one thing I love about Carolina, because motherfuckers don't understand. Once you start leaving the state of Carolina, it's starting to get a little bit more ignorant.
Yeah.
It's starting to get a little bit less, hospitality. You see what I'm saying? You hit Texas and shit out there, them motherfuckers ain't showing no love to you.
Fuck out my face, nigga.
You know what I mean? You go a little bit up north, past VA,
Facts.
them motherfuckers like, man, get the
Fuck is you saying, son?
The Fuck out.
Dead ass, it's 8 in the morning.
Yeah, they just be snapping all day. You just gotta be like, yeah, all right, okay.
God, that's why I love Carolina, man. It's my home field.
That's real, bro.
I swear to God.
Bro, I told her shorty from New York one time, good morning. She said, fuck it's a good morning. It's 8 in the morning. What you say? Like, damn, it's my bad. God damn.
She got you like, you buddy, yo, what's wrong with you?
Dead ass, son.
I ain't want nothing from you. I just
Damn.
You take me good morning back. Shit, fuck. You want to text you good morning anyways. I'm trying to be cool.
Yeah, man, we here, man.
Shit, let's get started, man. Let's get started.
Hey, my phone. Yep, there you go.
Yeah.
So, y'all, I'm gonna be on that motherfucker
All right.
taking pictures of y'all.
You.
Check.
Yo, check. Okay, bet. Yo, what's happening? It's your boy OG Cook. It's another episode of the More Muse podcast. We up in this bitch, man. What's up, fellas? We up in this motherfucker, man.
What up?
C11 Studios, I'm Hip Hop Man, Sports Betters Media. We locked in, man, for another day, another conversation. We out here trying to find the muse, you know. Today on the show, we got a young up-and-coming artist, fire rapper, bro. Straight out of 336, Greensboro, North Carolina, to be exact. Forever Jabron. What's going on, man?
What up? What's
How you
good?
doing, man? Appreciate you for joining me. Appreciate you. Yeah, give it up for him.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, Jabron, let's start here, man. I want to hear the origin story.
The origin story.
Yeah, how you get started in this music thing, man?
It's really crazy. Check this out. So like, I ain't even really like start liking music till I was about like between 13 and 15. Like I was the kid that was in the room with the door closed playing the video game. Like legit, like a quiet ass kid. Like
that
I was
was
just
me,
quiet
bro.
as fuck, just chilling. And then I don't know what it was. I just started taking a liking to it just for like self-expression. And then it kind of like stuck with me. That's like kind of like the gist of it. And then I don't know. I had good grades and shit, so like, you know, I was doing good in school, went to college, I was just like, I fuck with this, I can do this, but like, this is where my heart at. So like, I kind of always like kept coming back to music until I got to the point where I was just like, this is what I want to do. And then like, God just kept showing me like time and time again, just giving me reassurance to like, you doing the right thing, you going the right way.
Yeah, okay, that's real. So you need an outlet, you need a hobby, like something that you could put your heart into. You know what I'm saying? That means something to you. You
Yeah.
feel me? Like, that's what it sounds like to me, at least. You know what I'm saying? So what inspired you, like, you know, to really get into music? Who'd you hear first that made you like, yeah, I need to do something like this?
I don't know. It's crazy though, cause like my music don't sound nothing like it, but definitely like Lil Wayne. Like I don't know what it was about like that Drop 3, but the Drop 3 I was just like blown away by it. I was a real big fan of Cassidy, like real big fan. I still fuck with his music.
I can hear it in the cadence.
Cassidy. I ain't even gonna flex. Like a lot of niggas be scared to get this nigga props, but like even when I was a young nigga, like Bow Wow, man, he had everybody doing.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. Bow Wow's a legend, bro. Stop playing, bro. Bow Wow's a legend, bro. Like,
Yeah,
facts. Like, come on, bro. Yeah. I'm glad
like,
you said that.
Who else? Shoot, my mom's played a lot of DMX. I wasn't like amazed by him, but I was just so drawn into it because, like, you know, certain music you don't understand till you get to a certain age. So as I got older and stuff like that, I started to understand, and like then that's when I got amazed. But like, it was just a little bit of everybody, for real. Usher. Matter of fact, Usher. That was the first CD I ever had.
Classic.
Usher My Way. That's it. I thought I was gonna be a singer for real. I don't know how I ended up rapping.
You can sing, bro?
No.
Oh.
I be trying though.
Somebody had to tell you, like, nah, this ain't it.
My sister be like, yeah, you know what I mean? That's cool or whatever, but nah, I don't do that.
Yeah, facts. That's real. You need people like that in your corner, man.
I'm not for real.
So, what inspires your sound? It's different, bro. I don't think I've heard anybody sound like you with the similar rap style or anything. What get that sound together?
I think it's a mix of me trying to find myself, and like I used to play the drums as well too. Like in marching band, I played the snare, so like my cadence is similar to that when I rap. But yeah, just me trying to find my voice, because like I remember one time I used to like yell in pillows trying to get my voice to be deeper and stuff, because you know like coming up a lot of the rappers, they got a deeper voice, rapping voice, so I'm like, yo, nah, my voice need to be like this. And then I had to learn, like, you know, I was blessed with a different voice, so like once I learned how to just accept who I was, that's when like my sound kind of started evolving, and I was just like, I can get down with this.
That's real. So how long you been rapping?
So probably like just playing around with it since like maybe like 11, 12. And then I kind of started getting it like more organized around like 15. And then like super serious probably was like the end of high school. And then like I want to do this like a couple of years ago. I was just like, nah, this is it. Like I got to be doing this.
I like that. So you knew early, like that's.
Yeah, I think I did, but I think I was running from it, to be honest with you, because like I was naturally quiet. Like I still am in a sense. Like I was just a quiet kid, so like really getting on stage and like being in front of crowds and public speaking, that's really out of my character. But yeah, I guess I was just running from it. But sometimes, you know, we be in our own way.
Yeah, facts, bro. Facts. And I think that's the biggest way we block our blessings, especially as black men, bro. We get in our way. We self-sabotage. You know what I'm saying? We getting in these spaces where we feel like we're not deserving, and only because of society. You know what I'm saying? So when we feel like we don't genuinely love something when we know we do, bro, we fucking ourselves up. We fucking our life up, bro. So independent artists. Talk to me about that. How's the experience as an independent artist where you don't have, you know, the major push behind like a label?
Oh man, I always say that.
It is not for the weak, especially if you don't have like a team around you. Like I got people that support me and stuff like that, but as far as a team on like the creative side and like the production side and everything, it's just like my friends and stuff, they give me like ideas and stuff, and like they give me feedback. But like actually like creating stuff, like most of my project covers, like I created up until like recently, I was like recording and mixing myself and everything, and it was just because like not because I wanted to, but I didn't have like the money to. So it was just like, all right, so if I ain't got the money, but there's this knowledge out here, what you gonna do? You just gonna be like, I can't do it and give up? I'm like, I'm gonna learn. I'm just do what I can, and then I don't know. That just taught me how to grind. So like. At times I'll be like, man, I don't feel like doing this, or like, dang, I gotta do this, or it could be dope if I could pay this person to do it. But like sometimes as like an independent artist, you just gotta be like, you know, give the best of what you got and like, you know, present it the best way you can and just hope that people receive it like that. Because I done definitely put some shit together. I was like, man, this gotta be the craziest shit ever. And then like down the line I'd be like, man, you know, it ain't as dope as I thought it was. But it's really just about my intentions. Like, you know, I did my best, I gave my best, and like, your best might not be good enough for everybody, but as long as you're doing your best at that time, that's the only thing that matters.
Facts. Hey, that's game, man. That's game. Because you need that capital, bro. Like, you cannot do anything without capital. At all. That shit is important, man. Like,
nah, for real.
So, would you recommend other up-and-coming artists to, you know, not go with the label? Because in your opinion, what's the cons of, you know, being an independent artist where versus the label? Well, let me put it like this. What's the cons of being with the label?
Cons, I would say the restrictions on creativity, because there is like a certain sound and a certain style that some labels like definitely force you like, and then like it's all about who's hot right now. So like you could like have some dope shit that you feel like is great with a label, but like they're gonna always push who's ever hot first, which makes sense because it's business at the end of the day. But like as an artist, sometimes we get our emotions too put into it, and like we don't understand that. And then shoot, sometimes they don't be willing to like. I mean, I don't know from experience, but just from hearing people talking stuff, like you might have an idea that you feel like is great and that's gonna work for you, and they might not be behind it. So it's just like I don't know. Sometimes it's giving up like control and creativity, which like might not seem like too much. But like it's everything when you creating from like a place of
facts.
Love.
Authenticity.
Yeah.
That's facts. That's facts. Kim, you got something, bro?
Yeah, big co-host, man, for the best podcast. More views.
Yes, sir.
I am
Yes,
Hip Hop
sir.
Mag, Sports Bellas Media. Jabron in the building, man. What can you tell all our artists coming out of Carolina? How do we get that push to get heard as far as the hub states? New York, Chicago, Atlanta. What can we do to get heard outside the city?
It's gonna sound crazy, but like togetherness inside the city. Because one thing I've been learning is like people support togetherness.
That's
like,
real.
Because like I don't know, it's just something about seeing the energy of like people doing something together, and it's like out of love. Like how y'all coming together right now to do the interviews and the podcast. It's just like that's love. Because like nowadays, there's a lot of people trying to do everything by themselves, and like truth be told, like you can get things done by yourself, but it's better together and it's more rewarding too. Like that's one thing I've been realizing. Like even though like I might be the artist, it's bigger than just me. Like you know, my producers, my sister, like she going on with me, like my engineers, my homies that like work the camera for me. Even like they still learning, but they still do it. It's just like the experiences for everybody. So like the togetherness, I think that's what's really gonna bring us together and push forward. Because it's just like. What makes those places hot is not the fact that they hot. At least to me, this is just my opinion. It's not the fact that like it's New York and New York is crazy and shit like that. It's the togetherness.
Yeah.
Look at Atlanta, togetherness. New York, togetherness.
Exactly.
Houston, Texas, togetherness. Like that's
Be
what it
40,
is.
50 deep everywhere they go.
That's a fact.
I think it's a mindset too. Like I honestly believe, like wholeheartedly, there's enough room for everybody to win.
Right.
Like some people feel like if this person is winning, I can't win, or this person might take up some space for the next person to win. It's enough room for everybody to win because we all cater to different people and different experiences for people. So it's just like ain't no limit. Everybody can win.
Eats, B.
Like
Everybody
that.
eats.
That's dope. That's dope. Very good answer.
Well, let's talk about the distribution side of it. Talk about Equity Distribution Company. You know how they help you out as far as putting your music out.
It's dope because like it's just dope because so Rail Carter he that's who I talked to through Equity or whatever, and he was the one that got me tapped in and everything and like transitioned me over to working with Equity, and then just like the conversations, he's like real honest with a lot of things, and then just the opportunity that like Equity has itself, like it allows me to push my music to a lot of different platforms that I didn't even know like either had a platform or was like reachable still as an independent artist. So it just opened up doors like that, and then just like the family ties and things that they have, it's just like it's a down payment for like future investments in a sense. That's how I see it. Like working with Equity ain't gonna do nothing but open up like more doors for me. It's like it's really a blessing.
That's dope, man. So you mentioned Equity. I mean, it's in the name, of course, but like talk about you own all your music.
Yep.
So talk about how important that is, bro. Like, because a lot of people did. I mean, it's almost equivalent to selling your soul, especially when you haven't made it. So just talk about how important that is.
To me, it's just because like you never know like what song is gonna take you there, and then like sometimes you never even know that one song might be it for you. Like it's like a lot of what ifs, but like not to say that you always need control over everything, but if like the longer you can keep it, the better. Because like I feel like as an artist, it's different pieces to an artist, and like of course like owning your catalog is a piece of it, and like the more you retain all those pieces, I feel like the better off you'll be in like the long run. Especially like sometimes it's good to sell your catalog and it's good to give away like this percentage of songs and things like that. But like I feel like if you could just hold on to it until it's like the exact right time, which like you never know when the exact right time is, but you see now like how a lot of artists are selling their catalogs and publishing and stuff like that, and it's just like the numbers they're getting is crazy. And just because they knew like to hold on to it and they had like belief in themselves. So like I think it plays into a part of like believing in yourself and also understanding like the business, because like sometimes believing in yourself could be like, all right, let me get them a piece of this and we're gonna take this to the next level. It's just like person to person.
Yeah, that's facts.
Justin Bieber, Future, they all sell their catalog.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Somebody just sold theirs the other day for 900 mil. I mean,
they don't care about the catalogs no more. They care about their money.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely generational money. Like the family was set for the rest of eternity. Damn near. Like bro, like word up.
Yeah.
But let's get into Broken Halos. Your latest project, you dropped it almost a year ago. It's almost the anniversary for it, January 17th, right?
Yes, sir.
So, explain the title and the concept of the album.
All right, Broken Halos. So, like, the title is Broken Halos. It's not, like, really straightforward, but, I mean, it kind of is, like, Broken Halos. So, like, for the people that believe whenever you pass and go to heaven, like, you know, if you did your good deeds and everything, you get a halo. So inside the halo is the light. So for me, like, broken halos is me exposing my light. Because, like, with me being a shy person, I always kind of been, like, to the back a little bit. And then I was even surrounded by some people that made me feel like it was bad for me to shine. Like, once my light started shining, they made me feel like I shouldn't be letting my light shine because theirs wasn't shining. But it was never like competition or nothing like that for me. It was just like out of love. Like, you know, I'm just like, I'm happy that I could do this at this level. Like, I'm happy I'm progressing. I'm happy I'm getting better. And so, like, when you're surrounded by the wrong people, sometimes you forget that it's okay to let your light shine because, like, your light shining might help me, help my light shine. So it's just like, that's how I look at it. It's just like, it's not like my light is shining brighter than anybody's. It's just like my light is shining. And hopefully, like, it inspire you to let your light shine, or your light inspire me to let my light shine. That's how I look at it. Like, it's kind of connected in a way. You know, energy passes.
Facts,
so, like,
it does.
That's the idea with Broken Halos. It's just like me letting my light shine, me being myself, me being like unapologetic, trying new styles, doing things that I love, speaking on things that I love, and just being a little vulnerable too. Because like, I never really get too personal, but like throughout like the project, I hit a couple of personal notes and stuff like that. So it's just like me just being open and vulnerable.
That's real, bro. I think that's what.
Amazing.
Yeah, facts. I love that, bro. Like,
because it ain't about being selfish, but it's about understanding. Sometimes I got to give a pat on my damn back too.
Facts.
That's dope, man.
Facts.
Thank you.
Nobody can love you like you can love yourself, bro. Nobody gonna be your biggest fan until you do. Right. That's what it's most important, bro. You cannot succeed without loving your true self.
If you don't love yourself, ain't nobody else gonna love you.
You know, you can't expect nobody else to love you. Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Look, that's why like it's a track on there called "People That Care." It's this little part. It's like, more than I missed you, I missed me. Because like, you know, sometimes, you know, we get into relationships and stuff like that. We lose ourselves and we don't realize it.
Yeah,
and then by the time you do realize it,
I did that.
You be like so far,
facts.
you just be like, man, I miss that version of myself. I miss him. I miss that.
Yes.
You know, or if it's a female, she misses herself. She misses her. So it's just like, I don't know. That's where I was at with it.
That's deep. That's why I wanted to ask you that, because I knew it had some type of deeper meaning. After listening to it a couple times, I'm like, well, there's something to that. You know, it's a deeper meaning. It's a deeper meaning in everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just up to us to find the meaning.
Life is a big puzzle.
Yeah, for real though. For real. Never ending pieces. Like, that shit is eternal.
Yeah.
Nah, for real.
It's crazy.
Forever learning.
Facts. If you don't learn something every day, bro, especially as an adult, then you fail in life. Because that's the most important thing. Learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Put yourself in a position to always be better.
You ain't 26. Ain't no damn way.
I know, bro. I know.
No
that shit crazy, bro. Hell no. I ain't got no kids, boy.
Your grandma raised you.
Yeah, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
Hey, grandma's love is different.
Hey, nah, for real, though. For real. From the country, man. Just shit. You ain't got nothing but books and outside.
Yeah.
So let's get in, this is your first project since 2017, right?
Yeah, so like, first full project since 2017.
It's a long time.
2017, I dropped this project called Late January, and it was before I really had got like all my business straight and everything. So like, it's low key only on SoundCloud right now, but some crazy shit happened. I really don't even want to talk about it low key, but I can just like mention it. But I was living in Boston, and so 2017, I was living in Boston for a little while, and then I was finally like finding myself with my music and everything, and then my aunt had got killed back here in North Carolina.
Sheesh.
So damn, I don't know, that shit really like fucked me up like a whole lot. I ain't even gonna flex, like, and it kind of like had me like low key just trying to keep it together. So I ended up coming back down here, and then like I took a little break off of like music just to like recoup, get with the family and everything, you know, just take care of business with like myself and like just getting my shit together. Cause like, you know, when things like that happen, it just make you realize how like crazy life is. And then I don't know, I know I shouldn't, but at times I be feeling like if I would have already been on, if I would have already made it, I could have helped like avoid certain situations. But at the end of the day, you know, everything is God's will. So that's like, right. I ain't gonna never challenge God, but at the same time, I'm gonna always feel like I can always do more for the people I love.
I think that's a natural thing, bro. Especially like as younger men, you know what I'm saying? Like we're not in the right position that we want to be in exactly, but we know we want to get to that point and we feel like we can prevent shit, but like you said, this God's plan. This shit is God's will, bro. Like, there's literally nothing we can do about it. It's
Not only God, but the earth.
yeah, like all of it is. I mean, like we said earlier, like shit be divine. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes some things need to happen, no matter how bad they are, just to teach us everything. We
Man, tell me about
like that shit crazy, bro.
it really is like
That shit crazy.
Listen,
It's crazy, but it's true.
God bless.
Facts. So walk me through your studio routine, bro. Like, how do you get deep in the studio?
All right, so I really don't have like a certain routine, but like there are like certain things that just be going on.
Mm-hmm.
So like most of the time when I'm writing music, I'm probably by myself, unless like I'm doing a feature or something like that. Then we in a room cooking up. But I just make sure I'm as comfortable as possible. Like 9 times out of 10, I'm at the crib because I record a lot at the crib.
Okay.
Excuse me. I just started going to the studio more. But should I be in there chilling, throwing the bedroom shoes? I like turn the music all the way up, or I might throw the headphones on. It just depends on like what the song brings for. Like if it's something that's chill and relaxed, I might turn the music up just a little bit and then just like lights off, just sitting there chilling, vibing. Like I really like the pace because it's something about like me being able to be up and move and pace and stuff and get my brain like learning and moving. So like I'll just be in there freestyling. Like so depending on what it is, sometimes it'll like start off with a hook. Sometimes it might be a couple lines for a verse. And I just be trying to figure out like different flows and stuff like that. Then I like actually sit down and like start writing it. And then one thing I really just got good at recently is like not forcing myself to like finish verses. Like if I start writing a verse and I don't finish it, I just be at peace with that because like I don't want to rush it and like take away from everything I done put work into. But then sometimes too, like I'm like, you know, let me record what I got just to see what it sounds like. And then I hear how like dope it is. I'm just like, all right, cool. Nah, let's go ahead and finish this right now. Just cause like we be in our own way sometimes.
Yeah, that's real, bro. I can relate to that for real, cause
You don't get writer's block.
yeah. Like you know what I'm saying. That's really all it is, bro. Like I mean, cause I relate, cause I'm a writer. You know what I'm saying. So if I'm writing an article, I'm trying to put pieces together, trying to do stuff. I get mad at myself for not being able to finish the shit. And I'm like, bro, I can't. Like, I'm tired. Like, my brain just not clicking right now.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's just getting our own way. And, you know what I'm saying? That's part of self-sabotage.
I got this idea about writer's block. So, like, I tell myself I can't get writer's block no more. Like, regardless of how long it's taking, like, me to figure something out, I started telling myself, like, everything you write is fire. Everything you write is fire. Like, nothing you write is whack. You might not love it the most. It might not be the best thing lyrically. It might not be the best flows, but like everything I write is fire.
I like
and that just like pushed my mind to believe that like, you know, once you keep telling yourself that you're gonna believe it, and it's just like you ain't doing nothing but like improving your skills, and it's like opening up your mind. Because like I feel like writer's block just come from the pressure of wanting to be great at times. So
Facts.
you know,
Facts.
Not experienced.
if I'm just telling myself like I'm always in that mode to be great, I ain't gonna never think I'm trying to be great. I'm always great.
Do you need to get high just to feel yourself when you're in the studio?
Nah, so like, I don't even smoke no more on some crazy shit. Like, I used to be a general manager of Burger King, so of course I couldn't smoke there. And right after that, I was driving 18-wheeler, so like, you know, still couldn't smoke. But like, when I did smoke, I used to only smoke like at night or like chilling with the homies. Yeah. I might have recorded like 2 songs high ever, like written and everything. Like, I don't know.
Did you like it?
I don't even know what songs it was. I'm pretty sure I did though, because I feel like they both got released. But yeah, I don't know. I just always like to be like as sober as possible, just so I can experience things in full.
Yeah, I feel that.
Excuse me, Cook. Some niggas got to be high as a motherfucker.
Nah, bro, you good? Because I know I don't need to be high. I like to be. Nah, that's facts though. Some niggas need that shit. That's their fix, bro. Like, I mean,
that's where their creativity comes from.
Yeah. That's their identity, man. You can't let that shit be your identity, bro.
Yeah, it's like to each his own.
Yeah, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't, like we had said, you just can't be lazy with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas like to get high and just lay in the bed all day. Like, like, you feel me? But let's get in the laundry day, man. Your latest single. Latest single. You dropped that December or this year?
Honestly, I think I dropped the audio in December, and I dropped the visual this year.
Okay. I thought so. Okay. So, album coming soon?
Some EPs. I really, I don't know when the next like full length project gonna come. I always get into a mode to where like I know it's time to like create a full length project because I just be like developing my sound. So like the only reason why it was like such a gap between 2017 and the last release, I had dropped like a lot of EPs in between time, just exploring my sound and stuff like that. And then once I feel like I get to a point where I'm like, all right, I want to push this sound, develop it, and share it as like a full project instead of just like ideas, that's when I'll push it. I definitely got like some vibes and stuff I've been working on, but I definitely have like an EP coming in February. I got some stuff I want to drop in March because I actually was putting together a whole full-length project, but I was just like, you know what? I want to break this down and just give them 2 EPs, and then just to stretch the content. And plus, like, I liked it as a whole, but I like them better separately just because of like it's different vibes and different experiences, and I feel like people will be able to like digest it better that way.
Yeah, I feel that. I like that.
Very good.
You can switch up the styles. February, is for the ladies.
It's for the ladies. So
The
like,
booty shaking or like the love making?
it's
Which
like,
one?
It's like it's on some player shit only, but it's like
okay.
for the lovers too. Like
Yeah, QVP.
yeah, it's just I don't know. It's real smooth. It's just the vibe is different. Some of it got a little bit of energy because it's 5 tracks. A couple of the tracks is like real high energy that's gonna make you 2-step, and then some of them gonna make you want to slow dance, you know. And then one of them just gonna make you want to be like, yeah, I'm pulling up, so like, let me know when I can come over.
I like that. Oh, this shit sound like we down in a warehouse.
Hey, put me in work.
Oh man, more Muse, Sports Betters Media. I'm Hip Hop Man. We locked in, man, for another day. Working. So man, I remember I first saw you at Carolina Waves. I think it was 2019, 2020 maybe. Nah, it couldn't be 2020. No, it was 2021. And because it was the 420 jump. And then I saw you again at Raleigh World last year. And we had a chance to speak and all that shit. That's where we met. And bro, I saw a lot of growth in your performance. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Appreciate it.
I saw a lot of growth. Like, wait for Cam to come in, but you like talk about your
Hey, you know, never do that to you guys.
Hey,
Going
facts though. But talk about your growth in performing and how you became comfortable with it.
It's actually crazy because that's one thing I'm probably like most proud of. Like in the last couple of years, is like you said, like the growth, because it's been like low key crazy how much better I've got at performing. I think it just ties into me performing things that like I actually like to perform versus me performing what I think people want to hear. And then as well as too, just me getting up there being like, all right, this is me. This is my sound. I'm comfortable, like, and just that confidence. Like every time any artist get on stage, they should feel like, ain't nobody in here fucking with me.
That's real.
Like legit, like it's all love for everybody, but you gotta have like that energy. And like at first I was missing that. Like I was still giving everybody their props to this day. Like somebody get on stage and kill it, I get hype. I'm like, shit, they just killed it. I love to see that shit. But now I gotta kill that shit. Like I gotta make sure they know they goddamn I'm fucking with it, but also you just can't like ignore the fact that I'm here.
That's real.
Because I think that's a part of it too. Like I got tired of being overlooked, but it was like it wasn't because like the talent and stuff wasn't there. I was just overlooking myself. Like I was putting it into my head like I hope I don't get up there and mess up. I hope I don't do this. Hope I don't do that. And I just started like, nah, I'm gonna go up there and kill that shit. Like can't nobody tell me this shit not hard. Can't nobody tell me this shit not hot. It's not for everybody, and I respect that.
That's real.
But for the people that it's for, they gonna love it.
That's real. That's real. You gotta have that mama mentality in everything you do in life, bro. You gotta have that shit. So, with having that mama mentality, what's the biggest challenge you faced so far in your music career?
Good question.
I would say networking, which I done got like a whole lot better with like over the like last couple of years as well too. Cause this last couple of years just been growth for me. Cause like I'm naturally a quiet person, so like when you put a quiet person in a room full of people that's naturally social and stuff like that, they gonna stand out, but not in a good way. So I'm like, damn, bro, just over there kind of chilling, he quiet to himself. And then like most of the time I'm dolo too. It's not that like my people don't support me and love me, but like just the way life's set up right now, the people that support me the most can't really be there all the time. So like I just be in the room by myself, like, you know, but I had to get to the point I was just like, all right, you know what? I'm here for a reason. Like I'm not here just to get on stage. I'm here like to meet this person, meet that person, like network, find a fan, find a friend, like and a music friend too, because like I know everything ain't gonna be buddy, and I never expect that. But you know, just find people like to network, link with, grow with.
Like-minded.
It's just like you're there for an experience, so I can't hold myself from that experience. So, but like it was definitely hard. Like I'm really just getting like hella comfortable to the point now where it's just like I can go straight into the room, start networking. I used to have to like warm up, get a drink or something like that, just to like loosen up. But now it's just like, all right, you know what? I'm here for a reason. Like, if I really want to do this, you got to get out of that mindset. Like,
that's real.
You're not quiet. Like, you just socialize differently.
That's a great way to put that shit. I've never heard that.
Yeah,
You just socialize. Hey, you just socialize differently. I fuck with that.
I be trying to make sure I don't give myself like no mental blocks.
Yeah,
like,
bro. I like that because I'm the same exact way, bro. Like, spot on.
We all here for a reason.
Yeah, facts, bro. You got a question, bro?
Man, my question, let me ask you this, and it's a simple question. When you put out your music, where do you like it to stream on?
Favorite platform.
Yeah.
Favorite platform. I like Apple Music just because I use Apple Music.
Okay.
But as far as like, I like Spotify, just because like, I don't know, I just like the way Spotify is like laid out and stuff like that. Like, I'm becoming more of a fan of it because I'm starting to understand that Spotify is low key like the social media of streaming platforms.
That's right. That's right.
So I feel like with that setup, it's a way to reach more people. Like, there's no limitations on either side, like Apple Music or Spotify.
Yeah.
I just feel like Spotify gives people more of a social media feeling. And like, people are already addicted to social media, so it's just like, if I can figure out how to push that, that just adds to the addiction.
That's it. That's
Wow.
it.
Yeah, because you can communicate with fans. You can communicate with fans on Spotify too now, right?
Yeah, like Spotify.
Ask questions. Yeah, okay. Damn, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Very good.
Wow. So I want to name 3 people, and I want to know what each person mean to you as far as your music career go.
Oh, that's a good one.
The first one is Mir I Am.
Listen, that is my dog. Like, I appreciate like the fuck
goat,
out of
man.
Mir.
She the goat.
Like, and I always shout her out, and I even feel like I don't shout her out enough, and she'll never ask you to or nothing like that, which is always dope too, cause like, listen, she be honest as fuck. I remember when I was getting it together, she'll like let me know like, nah, that wasn't it. Like, I done seen you do better. And like, but when I did good too, she let me know too, like, all right, that was good. Like, you know, keep growing and shit like that. And then just like the knowledge and stuff too, like Mir done like tap me in with so many people and stuff like that. And not even personally either. It just be like at her events. Like, she straight up be like, y'all should talk to this person, they do this. Y'all should talk to that person, they do that. And it's just a matter of just like listening and respecting what she do. And it's just been a blessing for real.
That's dope.
What was she, an artist?
Nah, she's I know she was on the radio.
Yeah.
But I think I will, if I would give her a title, I'm not sure what her exact title is, but I would call her like a curator. Because she put a lot of stuff together as far as events. Like, she do her thing with Carolina Waves.
She's like a networking queen.
Yeah. I mean, shit, that's what you can call her, I guess. Yeah, Mir, we need you on the show, for real.
I tell everybody, like, oh, my bad.
No, go ahead.
I tell everybody, like, if you're trying to make music, you should definitely tap in with Mir. Like, you don't have to have a personal relationship with her. She ain't got to be your favorite person, but, like, she's definitely somebody that can lead you into the right way, give you some good information, or just being in the same area as her. There's always some great people around her. Like, a lot of the opportunities and stuff that I got into last year was because of, like, the people around me. It wasn't always necessarily Mir, but, like, just because of who she is and like how open she is, and like it's easy to work with her, easy to connect with her. She just like support for support, like, you know, that's all it is. It's just like straight business, and like she good people.
That's facts, and she love the community, bro. And you can tell, you know what I'm saying?
For real.
That's the type of people we need, bro. Like, our grandmas and granddaddies gone, like, you know what I'm saying? They going, so it's like we need some new pioneers. You feel me?
Right. So, you need to feel the love when you walk into the room.
Facts,
that's what
bro.
it is.
Facts. You need that. Second person, Will Wildfire.
Oh, you did some research.
Oh yeah, always, baby, always, baby,
Hey, my dog, Will.
always. Come on now,
Nah, real talk.
come on.
Will Wildfire, that's my dog. So check this out. This is the funniest shit ever. I never forget when I met bro. So I met Will in Charlotte like it had to be like 2015, 16, something like that. We both was performing at this showcase. He was actually headlining or whatever, and I was competing and to win like some studio time, and me and my homie ended up winning and shit. So like, I did my shit on stage and shit. I'm getting off stage like this one. Will was like swole too. Like he's still kind of big.
Yeah,
like,
bro, big as hell.
Bro was just like swole. So like I don't even know him or nothing. Nigga. Like I seen him coming in with his guitar and shit. I was like, all right, that nigga fuck with music. I'm gonna make sure I meet him later. Type shit, just like on some music shit. But bro punched me in my chest as soon as I got off stage. He was like, bro, it's something special with you. So like, we've been locked in ever since. And that shit be so funny because like, we be talking about that shit all the time. He just be like, I remember that, but I don't remember that. I'm like, bro, I'll never forget that shit. Because like, me and my homie was just like, we gotta fight this big nigga? Cool. But like, it was just like, it was a whole different situation. He's like, oh bro, it's something special in you. And then like, we just been locked in since. And then he just like keep me close, low key, and like be helping me experience shit. Like the first time I went to South by Southwest, it wasn't as an artist. It was just like with Will and his camp type shit, and I was just exposed to like. That was my first time flying out of state. Matter of fact.
Word, okay.
Yeah, so my first
That's
flight
beautiful.
was like to
That's a
Texas
beautiful
and shit, and it
experience.
was just like because of Will and his team. And then just like hella experiences, like he always just like, bro, then this is what I got going on. Come in, let's sit up, chat, chop it up and shit like that. We actually got some music we had recorded some years ago, but like we never got to release it. But we about to work on some new shit. It's crazy that you even bring them up. I was just talking to my thing yesterday. Like we about to definitely get together and like put some shit out so we can release because like it's past
due.
due.
Need to hear that, yeah.
But nah, that's my dog for real. He be like shooting me scriptures, damn good conversations. Like
Yeah, he a good dude, man. He a good dude. I met him once.
Oh yeah,
I met him once. He's a good dude.
at Raleigh World.
Yeah.
Oh, Raleigh World. I heard of that event.
yeah.
When was that?
Back in last April.
Last April?
No, was it April?
I think Raleigh World's coming up again this year, ain't it?
Yeah, it's coming up again this
Might have
year.
been July. I'm horrible with dates.
Bro, me too, bro. Like, especially when they were kind of recent.
Yeah.
That shit was lit though.
Yeah. It was dope. It was hot as hell out there. It was dope. It was dope.
You went cook?
Yeah.
Oh, we got to go out there again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we in there. We in there.
Shout out to Dia, that shit was lit.
Yeah, that shit was lit. I fuck with it. And the food out there, oh my God. Ooh wee.
I just like the whole experience.
Boy, hey man. Third person. Kevo got beats.
Kevo got beats. Another crazy ass story. Kev didn't punch me in the chest though. But that's crazy.
Should I hope not, nigga?
That's crazy because I think I met Kev and Will around the same. Because I met Will like 2015, 16. So to backtrack earlier, so like remember I was saying how like my aunt got killed and I came back to like Greensboro. I think that's where I not even think I know for a fact that's around the time I met Kev. I had a show in Greensboro at this spot, and I forgot who was throwing it, but I know for a fact Kev was there. And the homie Clyde Nueve, rest in peace. The homie Clyde was there and shit like that. And Kev was just in the back and shit like that. I think his homie Travo, he cool ass people. He makes some dope ass music too. He was there and he had hit me up like, oh bro, I make music. I was fucking with it. I mean, he made beats. My bad. He's like, I make beats. I was fucking with it. This is my information. And he sent me some shit, and it was like dope, but it didn't fully connect. So I was just like, I'm gonna stay tapped in with bro, because I'm sure he got some shit that I love. But like right now, it was just nothing that like I didn't love. It doesn't take away from his talent. It was just like I just didn't love it.
It ain't there yet.
Yeah, but it's crazy though, because like watch how the story flip. Damn. I was an assistant general manager at Burger King like a couple of years later, because like by that time when I came back to like North Carolina and I'm back down here, and Kev walks in with his son and he just like he looking for a job just on some regular shit because he knew the general manager at the time and shit. And it was crazy because like she was the one that like blessed me so much when I was working at Burger King, like allowed me to take off at the last minute, allowed me to go do shows. Like I was a manager and she was just like working with my schedule, flipping my schedule, giving me like crazy days off. Like she forever good with me. And I say forever,
hey, that's dope.
Like forever good with me because like she really put me in a situation to be able to like support myself with music. And So Kev started working at Burger King, and then we linked up again like that. And then this time we actually got to sit down and cook it up. But then this nigga tells me, he says, "Oh yeah, bro, I sent all my whack beats out first just to see if niggas fuck with him and shit like that. Cause I'm just trying to get rid of those first. Like all the heat I got, they'll be tucked in, and then get with this nigga Kev, everything fire." I'm like, this nigga.
Hey, but listen though, how humbling is it to go from, you know, working at Burger King, being the GM, and just being a full-time rapper? How humbling is that?
Man, I needed that experience. Like when I say I needed that experience, cause like a lot of my friends tell me, they was like, "Yo, you should have been left Burger King." Like when I say been left,
yeah.
I was like, you should have been left. It was from the fact that like I was there from a regular worker all the way to a GM.
Wow.
And like a short amount of time too. It wasn't even that many years. It was like maybe 5 years, 5-6 years, which it sounded like a lot, but I was like 5-6 years on and off. So like I was leaving and coming back and like doing other stuff. Like, so just the fact that I was able to leave, come back, and like keep going up in management was leaving crazy by itself. Like shout out to, her name was Danielle. That was the GM that was like, bless me, shout out to Danielle, because she like put her like arm, legs, and everything out there for me. Like she was vouching for me. Even when I was on some shit like, fuck this job, she was just like, all right, I love you, but goddamn, come on.
Hey, that's real. We all need those people like that, man.
Nah, for real.
We all need people like that.
Really? Yeah.
Jabron, last question, man. What makes you tick, bro? Like, what inspires you the most in just life in general? What's your muse?
I would say like just being able to inspire for real, cause like I don't know, I had some role models growing up, but they weren't the best role models, but like they was like inspiring me to be like great and everything. Like the shit that they was doing, they was on some shit like, nah, you ain't doing that. Like, go to school, do this, stay out of trouble. You better not get in trouble. Like, so it was just all love and just like that hope that they gave me. Like, they had hope in me, they had faith in me and shit like that. And it allowed me to like be whatever I wanted to be. Cause like they could have easily been like, all right, little homie, we doing this shit, you doing this shit. Like, this is how I get down, this is how we getting down, this is where we from, this is how we been living, this is how we gonna keep living, you the new little soldier shit, some shit like that. It could have been on some shit like that. And I never knock niggas, cause like, sometimes that's the only choice niggas got. Excuse me, that's the only choice niggas got. But the fact that like, they love me enough to like give me a choice to be whatever I wanted to be was just like a blessing in itself. So like, that's what I want to do. I want to inspire people to like be whatever they want to be, because somebody inspired me, and like it legit like changed my life. Like, because prior to making music, I had like no thoughts of leaving North Carolina. That's the only thing that really got me out of like North Carolina. Every time I've left North Carolina has been music outside of 2 times. That was like, one of them was a vacation and my sister's birthday. So yeah, 2 vacations.
Wow.
But I probably wouldn't even got the courage to get on a flight if it wasn't for music.
Now, do you want to stay in North Carolina and continue to make music, or eventually move out and you know keep building your brand in other states?
I don't have like a certain preference to how it goes, but I'm like open-minded to it too. So like, wherever it takes me, to be honest, wherever it makes the most sense. Yeah. I would love to like always be based out of here in a way though, like even if I got a crib here, just so like people can know that I'm from North Carolina. Like I don't never want people to forget that, and I ain't gonna never let nobody forget it. That's and right. I don't have to be here for people not to forget it. Yeah. But I feel like it also helps too, like say if I'm from North Carolina and I'm winning, I'm still here, it gives people something to like look up to. Yeah, and hope. And that's not to say like I gotta be that person, because like it takes a village. Yeah. But I could be a part of that village. And I also know too, like, you gotta like watch how you move and shit like that once you like successful and things of that nature, because like everybody don't let you. But at the same time, I just feel like it's all about how you move. And I be so out the way, damn, I don't think I have a problem with that for real. Yeah, I was telling my homeboy that shit on the phone, man. Once you get to a certain level, you gotta watch how you move, because motherfuckers are doing something else that could inflict with your business.
That's real.
That's it. That's it.
That's real.
How long do you want to make music?
Good question.
How long do I want to make music?
You want to become a CEO?
I honestly don't know, because I feel like me making music is literally therapeutic. So I don't know if like it'll ever come to an end, like, because I'm gonna always have something to say. I'm gonna always feel a way about something. I'm gonna always be going through things like good experiences, bad experiences. So like I really want to make music for as long as I can inspire people. Like, if it ever gets to a point where I'm not inspiring or I'm not doing nothing good for like the culture, then I probably stop. Or if I feel like I done said all I can say. But really, I don't have a certain time, a certain date, a certain age. Like, cause I really love it. Like, I love it. Like, I don't know.
That's
for real.
That's real. That's good though. That's good. You know what you love. You know what you want to do. You want to get into a single, right? New single?
Yeah, we can. So actually, I was gonna drop it as a single, but I'm about to push it out as a project. But we can bump it.
All right, bet.
I actually sent y'all 2 of them.
Yeah, Cam. Play both of those jokes I sent you.
Yeah, so one of them is called Lately, and then the other one is Stay the Night. Lately was gonna be the single. Like, I know for a fact, like, that shit is gonna go. It's produced by Kevo Got Beats and engineered by Von Jovi. He my other producer too. That's my dog too. Shout out to Von. Von in the back cooking up crack. Nah, cause like this man, like, listen, he'll like make some beats fast as hell and be like, all right, we'll finish later. Finish later. Finish later. And it'd be like, all this shit be dope. And I was just like recording some shit one day, like some promo shit, and I was just like, Von Jovi in the back cooking up crack. So like, that's my tag for him for life.
That's dope. I love. Hey, he need to put that on one of the songs.
Hey, I'm gonna let him know.
For real.
Hit that button over there, Cook. Let me see if that shit will cut off.
Turn all the way up.
Oh, there it is.
Him too, shit. Ain't nobody heard this outside the
It's called
camp.
Lately.
Word,
Which
okay.
one you want, Lately or Stay in the Night?
Play both of them.
Play both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you play, actually, because this is the order of it, low key. I wasn't even thinking about it. Could you play Stay the Night first?
Send me Stay in the Night.
They both. You got them both.
If you already got Lately going, you can just let it go. But if you could play Stay the Night first, this is the first 2 tracks of the project. So to give y'all a feel like, ain't nobody even heard these either, so like, let me know.
Yeah, it's an exclusive, man. It's an exclusive. I love it.
I couldn't tell you how long it's been, just know it's been a while. Couldn't tell you how long I'm here, know I'm here for now. How you gon' act when the spotlight is on you? And I'm focused.
Keep going.
You getting closer for some views, don't pay attention to the views. Living the moment, looking like the gal of my dreams that I dreamed the other night. I tried to dream with you. Karaoke in the house, now I'm singing with you. Backstrokes, Olympic training, new life. Don't let it change you. I see friends that are strange, that's when you tell me that I think too much. Then ask me what I think of you. Girl, I think you got a problem. Just the shit that made your mama call you daddy, daddy. Play shit only, baby, go ahead and drop the addy, addy. I pull up. The dog, talk that talk, walk that walk, call your phone, I'm outside, you step out, we step in, undressing, baby let's sin, let the body begin, and they don't love you like they used to, and I don't love you like I used to, I know things change, you change, so what's new, and they don't love you like they used to, and I don't love you like I used to. I know things change, you change. So what's new? I ain't, I can't, I won't, I can't stay tonight. You ain't, you can't, you won't, you can't stay tonight. I ain't, I can't, I won't, I can't stay tonight. You ain't, you can't, you won't, you can't stay tonight.
And so actually this next project, most of it is produced by Von Jovi, by my engineer producer shit too, like I was saying. So like most of it is produced by Von Jovi. So that one is
and that damn hard, bro. I swear to God.
Very good, yes.
So yeah, that one's produced by Von Jovi, and then Lately is produced by Kevo.
Bet, for sure.
But that's my favorite one, low key.
The next one? This? Okay, yeah.
It's not the hardest, but it's my favorite because like it's untapped territory for me.
I like that, bro. You dug deep. I tell you, the sound is different, bro. Don't nobody else sound like this.
But you gotta be different.
Facts. That's what's most important, bro.
Yeah, that's good. Very good.
Facts.
Yes. Damn.
And then this one right here, this one is gonna go crazy.
Hey, what's the difference between your music and the drill music they making nowadays? The other artists.
Nothing, because we both doing what we love.
Ooh.
That's real. I like that. I like that.
I think it's just about presentation. That's the only difference.
Presentation. That's
And preference.
Yeah.
preference. Yeah, I like that. Turn up a little bit. Turn up.
Best friend, show me love. Niggas always acting tough. I'm just thinking past the titties. Try so hard to did it. I can tell that's pretty. I can tell you ain't nobody do it. I can do it. That's the reason why I do it. I can do it. Reason loud, which is fine.
Say nobody doing it like he do it. That's real.
That's the reason why I do it. I can do it. Reason loud, which is fine to the music. Don't stop the girl on me lately. You've been on my mind, driving me crazy. We just keep it groovy like the 80s.
Boy. That's the thing about that shit hard.
Appreciate it.
Fuck with it.
I can tell you ain't nobody do it, I can do it. That's the reason why I do it, I can do it.
That's all I was like, this probably the one low key.
Yeah, this the one.
That's the reason why I do it, I can do it. These are loud, just vibe to the music. Don't stop, you can on me lately. You've been on my mind, driving me.
This is one of those songs where if somebody asks you, bro, you made music? Like, yeah, listen to this. It's like, yeah, this is it.
I might use this on this back.
For so.
I ain't never giving up on you. I ain't never giving up. I ain't never giving up on you. I ain't never giving up. I ain't never giving up on you. I ain't never giving up. I ain't never giving up. They be looking at me and say something, but don't say it. I be looking at the man in the mirror like, are you ready? I been drinking at the bottle like I ain't got the message yet. Flip shit, I come back, you back to back like running back, I'm running laps. And that pussy, I'ma kill a damn, bring it back to life. There's no way they can take me alive. I'm JK, grab that with a sign. Yeah, I probably won't get it, but then I'll be back with the vengeance. For politicians, I'm politicking, pimping my pipe and pissing. Got flowers in it with no decorations.
Whatever, Jabron, Chapman.
She don't wanna take it slow with you. She gon' take it to the
Hey, man, that shit was funny. You caught it. He said Jabron James.
Jabron James.
That's how we coming from the
Nah, that's what
baseline.
you need, a mixtape called Jabron James.
Hey, nah, for real, though. Nah, for real.
Right.
Gotta be creative.
Damn, that's crazy. Now that bit dope ass, man.
I might do this. I might do a three-piece.
Real talk.
Right? Three-piece.
You've been on my mind, driving me crazy. And we just keep it groovy.
I fuck with it.
Appreciate it.
It might just be, it might be.
When you dropping this?
This shit. Oh, yeah, that's not
It's an exclusive, man.
Yeah, ain't nobody heard it yet, but y'all outside the camp. I want to drop it as low-key petty, but on February 8th, that's my ex birthday. That's when the whole project gonna drop, probably the little EP. But I don't know. I'm just see how everything play out because I don't like to like really rush stuff because I just finished it, so I'm just like, all right, let's just go ahead and get it out. But like, if I ain't got it all together, I might do. This is petty too. February 24th, cause like it's this other girl birthday that my ex is accusing me of fucking with.
Could.
Shit, y'all will accuse nigga fucking.
Could. That was subliminal.
It's definitely petty.
Accusations.
That shit crazy.
So
Hey,
yeah,
man.
I'm gonna see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how that work out.
Yeah,
That's
man.
dope. I love it, man. I love it. Hey, man, Jabron, I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.
Love,
Thank
man.
y'all, man.
Always,
Listen.
bro. You know how we rockin'. Let me know. I'll pull up to a show, whatever.
Oh, yeah, we
You know what I'm
locked in.
saying? Appreciate you for tapping in with us today. It's the More Music Podcast. I am Hip Hop Mad, Sports Business Media. We out!
Yeah. Somebody.
Boy, I gotta take a piss.